Haven't you heard? There's a
Curses. There's sand in my shoes.
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Solidify!
Flicker.
I will have order! Gather!
There is no escape!
The process of elimination. Here you are.
Shine down!
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
There is no escape!
Solidify!
Flicker.
to the wind. Yeah.
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered!
The wind knows me.
Another test Picked the wrong test subject. Rise! Done.
One with nature.
I got careful. Solidify!
Quicker.
Carry!
Shine down!
Here you are. Quicker.
Stabilize!
Here you are.
Gather!
Illusion shattered.
Into the wind.
Here you are. Yep. Yep.
There is no escape.
Solidify!
Blink.
The process of elimination.
Blink.
Stabilize!
Winter shall eventually come.
Gather!
Illusion shattered.
One with nature.
Scatter. Here you are.
Stabilize!
Shine down.
Into the wind.
Flicker.
Solidify!
Illusion shattered.
with nature.
A process of elimination.
Stabilize!
Shine down!
Wind strider.
Solidify!
There is no escape! Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Follow the wind.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Contamination must be washed away.
Not water, too.
In the image of the wilderness.
Water will never disappear.
I summon thee! Just sharpen my spear! Nice and spicy! sun shall descend once again.
Looks like it's about time for us to meet up with Ganyu. Let's head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings, traveler.
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Since last time, I've been, in essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. But the tune was, perhaps there was no, either way.
You really think so? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from, ooh, like a crystal. Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about?
Huh? Once I was sure that they were going to be okay.
Got it. So basically,
No, it's...
well, she was probably thinking.
As far as if you'll be able to confirm, I've been in Leo.
Sounds great.
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival. Just, Cloud Retainer, never mind. Traveler, Paimon.
Seems like this is a tough. This Paimon gets why. Wait. This...
Flicker.
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's true. Since she's not here,
Uh-oh. Got it!
please go on.
Our goal here, we can't hear any...
Yes, I think that...
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler. You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim. Just trust Paimon. The water's pretty deep over there. Help! Help! Someone's drowning! If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
What is going on?
How do you feel right now? Shenhe! And the Conqueror...
Why don't you say something? Okay, fine. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus?
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and...
Okay. No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again.
As ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes, just like...
Right. I didn't dare. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in League... Oh, speak...
Earlier this morning, I noticed she was...
Please excuse me for a moment.
Sure.
It sounds like Ganyu...
Yes. Ganyu arranged a... But when I tried... Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people. Oh. So you can...
Yep. Oh, speaking of...
Music?
It's...
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us.
Yay! That's...
We were just talking about...
Oh, really?
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
The faint sound of birdsong.
Oh. Okay, fine.
Oh. And a melody is...
Hey!
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything! Oh, whew.
The faint sound of birdsong.
Oh. Okay, fine.
Oh. And a melody is...
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody, Shenhe?
Oh, was that...
Mm-hmm. That...
It felt like... As I watched you when you hummed that...
Wow, Shen. Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like, what about you,
I know some local folk. The songs of the sailors down at the docks. Yes, that's in the past. Whenever I heard the sound of Nenny and Leo, probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could, at least that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start the way those melodies, even though we come from, in that sense.
You go, Gon!
Yes, technically speaking.
Thank you.
Once the days are, I've planted many.
You are.
Nonsense. I have cultivated it. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on.
Then, thank you.
Do people say that?
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out.
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title?
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retain.
Double humph. One has well, shall one lead the way?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come.
Thank you, everyone.
Flicker.
Is this? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring a...
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong. Guizhong, long ago, sea gazer.
Paimon remembers...
He was an old... Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become as Adepti. His treasure...
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
What kind of not...
No kind of... She always sought... It also helped... Huh. Anyway, who would dare... Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup? Precisely. Even one could never... Each of those old... We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains until the moon set and the sun rose, and only the Streetwood
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping.
Oh.
Alas, long as one should have guessed. No matter. In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
What?
Just because, but in the end, back when they were rivals, they would often compete at Cleansing Bell.
Wait! And she also...
Streetward that bell, as for her old, as soon as street, after all. We all have known each other for several...
Whoa! So they were...
The Cleansing Bell, but Streetward the two once clapped. Once upon a time, music would go many years past, which brings...
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
Aw, poor Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Guizhong a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetward Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I too am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't someone as though these immortal no loss can Ping has helped, though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit.
We even asked Madam Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
Very well. Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains. Say, if we planted flowers there, and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Whoa! Madam Ping? And
It appears you made haste after—
Oh,
Miss Illuminated Bird.
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
One, Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ganyu, please continue from here.
Huh? All right. So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life. Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Ah, let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter. What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
Oh, there is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So
Once upon a time, but as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an Adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and One both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the site of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Here you are.
Whoa! Madam Ping? And Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but
Oh,
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely?
'Cause you're the one who's known.
Street word. One, given that lent.
So, this Cloud Retainer.
What a long time ago that was. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the...
Who's...
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, After all, although Guizhong...
so...
Once upon a time, but as she marveled, she told us with the smallest and a human...
She always had that her mechanical...
Speaking of
Of course.
As Guizhong once said, when I see this...
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
Of all of us.
Liyue Harbor.
Oh, yeah! We've been dying to ask. Oh, also...
I can make arrangements.
Oh, it's been a long... And there was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she, no matter how much...
So the past...
Oh, But that is not to say that grief, despite the sad, just look at this potted plant.
It takes an honest...
Be that as it may.
Well,
Granny! Whoa, what's everyone doing here?
Ah,
Oh, that's well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite. I will leave Mr.
Huh?
it seems Ganyu still...
What a pity.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay?
Gladly.
When you next see the
you got it, Matt.
Thank you all. As for that melon...
Wow.
when that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among...
All right, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Yeah.
Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuchin's here.
Welcome back.
Really, really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak...
That certainly explains why.
Huh. That's a...
I have to say, though.
Oh, Paimon knows but Streetward...
Madam Ping
Yep, Kuching summed it...
I think that can wait until after the concert, though.
Ah, speaking of, Paimon has a...
Wait, are you? Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous. Okay. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Before we set off on...
Please, share your insights with me.
Well, and music is like a kind of...
It's
Wait, does that...
Mm-hmm. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
Paimon feels like she's... shoot! Latent... Wait, Zhangli said he wasn't in anyway. Ugh.
All right, let's... Oh wow, look how...
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills?
We have all this...
Invisible...
Gotta say... Come on, what's wrong? With my work, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring.
For sure! The whole...
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on...
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy It's a real pity that he...
Yeah, that's right. To tell the truth, though.
I can speak to that.
And jump scare.
Actually, Xinyan...
Sure thing.
Oh, travel... When you see Zhongli, please, you should join us too.
Here you are.
Paimon sees them! It's illuminated deer! And illuminated bird number...
A familiar...
Everything's great! But, you know...
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times. I believe the site...
Zhongli! Here you are! We've brought the bamboo shoot...
Impeccable timing. Traditionally,
Wait,
indeed. Cloud retainer.
can we not just come? She seems to take a...
I trust that you found the answers you were Excellent. The past should... When the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Oh, Zhang, she said. When she says perform, as for the big...
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with... As for the banquet... Since the director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then...
Absolute.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo...
Thank you. The appearance is exquisite. And the aroma, since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hintao, and this is a little something called...
The Flame Lilies!
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey, woo!
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Master, listen!
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Xiao Lanterns,
Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Xiao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen! That must be Madame Ping!
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered! Into the wind! Torn to oblivion!
Solidify!
Very.
Gather!
What's our objective? I suppose this will do.
What is the situation?
Gonna be epic.
Sure.
For justice.
Yes.
Hey there! Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him. He kidnapped me. I ran as fast as I could.
There's no rush. What kind of experiments was he?
I don't...
Huh?
All I remember, it's like a night... Oh! I heard they can...
Even if what you say... But before that, I would like—
You think I'm
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait out?
Huh? ALHAITHAM?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that per protocol, this matter was reported.
Huh. It's kind
You're overthinking.
Really? In that case,
It's already against protocol for Oh, never mind.
don't you worry.
All right. In that, Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be— Incidentally, Siraj is— It's close to the time that Ilyas—
That's right.
Oh, come on!
Stand with me!
Are you sure you found the correct semantic field for these ancient runes? Not sure yet. This is just my guess. Welcome to the Academia.
Our bond is strong!
We're here, Acting Grand Sage ALHAITHAM. What's— Acting Grand—
Looks like you haven't read the new academia. If your superior were here.
You're right. Ilyas, please stay—
Shh.
You're the same as ever. Casually ignoring people just like you did back at our—
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position. Arav has just as many doubts about but unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is. With his that question was obvious. The test was strictly—
why is—
This is why I was
Excuse me, I've had a question.
No.
Haha!
Then why did you—
Well—
Really? A misperception, perhaps.
Acting Grand Sage ALHAITHAM, we've apprehended—
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar re—
Acting Sage. Wait, can someone. What have I got myself?
I would like to ask him a few—
Of course.
Do you know, Sir—
Yeah, that.
What were the details?
He's doing. He contacted me and we had originally agreed to meet at.
Perhaps Siraj was away. The good news is, regardless of what— Do you have any more questions?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the Academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Follow me.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. ALHAITHAM, are you serious about—
I thought you would have—
Huh? Paimon has—
Yes.
Oh, so that's why you asked. So you're not here because—
You couldn't be— For the time being, he submitted a thesis from violating my opinion was that—
So that's why
He's most likely—
That sounds super Ilyas, can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry, but I've.
It is possible for a person to However, now.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I. But.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the Academia and give it to my younger sister in Gondar. I'm not sure about.
And the second thing?
I.
Not However, You're the...
Losing your memory.
Oh, thank you. I have so few, but amidst all that, nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now. Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research...
I see.
Stand with me! Our bond is strong! Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword!
Oh, Acting Grand Sage ALHAITHAM. I've sent this period's research expense